Hello.
Hi, everyone.
I'm Randy,
And I'm Steve.
and this is our 31 days of Halloween horror.
Yes.
And we are watching Apartment 7A.
Yes, it's a prequel to the original Rosemary's Baby from 1968.
Yes.
1960 something.
A prequel.
Yes.
Gotten a lot of these this year.
With Mia Farrow's original, and now we have
Julie Garner.
Julie Garner playing the main character and trying to return as what's her name? Minnie. We have a horror scream queen who was in Lost Boys and Edward Scissorhands, played by
Diane Weiss.
Diane Weiss. She's supposed to take over for the prequel of the crazy old lady in the original, and she's playing her character because obviously the actress has passed
They
on.
play the neighbors, her and her husband.
Yeah, her and her husband, and so
And they play them to a T.
they do
like,
wonderfully.
The performances are fantastic.
In fact, compared to what most people have given this movie, I think it's very underrated.
Very underrated.
I know people disagree with this, but I like this a lot more than I think a lot of people did.
I don't
was
know
kind
what
of
people-
surprised.
I don't know what people were expecting.
Some
going
people
into
might have gotten
Apartment
bored.
7A.
Maybe some people just weren't as much of a fan of the original film. I mean, this is different, but and this
Well,
is,
I'm not a big fan
but
of
it's-
Rosemary's
but
Baby.
it's similar
but
to Rosemary's
I
Baby in the
liked it.
sense of the tone and the kind of pacing is similar to Rosemary's Baby. It's starting out. It's the same year I found out. It actually takes place just days before, because at the end you see it go right into where the original starts.
Kind of like what the first Omen did this year.
Mm-hmm.
So the first Omen did it first.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of prequels
But
coming out lately in the last few years.
This movie was top tier, up there with the first Omen.
Oh,
as
I
well.
agree. Yes, it was that level, I think, of work.
And acting, and it was just so tragic.
It was really sad. The ending, I actually predicted, and I'm not gonna say how I predicted, otherwise everyone else will go. Otherwise, if I give away the ending, then everyone's gonna be like, I can predict it too. But I predicted it based on something I saw before I even saw a trailer. And I was like, oh, okay. And I didn't know exactly how it happened, but when it happened, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna happen. And it happened. It was really sad. But really good performances. I mean, the ending, being able to predict it didn't spoil it all for me. It actually just made it, if anything, much more like oh my god, I guessed it and it just happened. But overall, this movie was beautifully aesthetic. I think the ways they portrayed the devil were actually scary and also beautiful too, in a way.
Creepy.
They were beautiful and also terrifying, but not like to where I would like. I mean, I say terrifying, but I don't get like. But it was creepy, like the faces they use, and like this one's all glittery and colorful, and I was like, oh, that looks so cool. I actually thought it was gorgeous too, but it was. This movie was amazing. The music, I love the song "Be My Baby."
Music,
That song was
yes.
so good in this movie. I love songs like that anyhow, so I love the music. I was sucker for that. I was sucker for that. I like the backstory of the character too. Terry. So she's supposed to be coming from Nebraska. She wants to get into like the spotlight. Yeah, okay, Nebraska guy. Okay. She comes out to basically be this star. She wants to be on stage. She wants to be in big letters and big lights, and become a singer, dancer, actress, and do all the stuff. And she doesn't know what to do. She isn't wanted. She kind of gets a bad run with these directors and stuff that kind of are hard on
She
her.
falls.
And
Her performance at the beginning of the movie,
she
falls on stage.
She falls on
in
stage
front of everyone.
after they keep on making her do
No,
this.
that was the audition. This was the play that she was
Oh,
in.
she was not playing. She
that's
fell.
That's why they called her the girl that fell.
Well, yeah, the girl that fell, and they were really mean to her. And then there's this other girl who's a blonde who gets the main role, and she's like, constantly mocks her and puts her down. She's a cold-hearted bee. And then towards like halfway through the movie, after Minnie and her husband let her into the apartment, let her have her own room, they basically say, oh, you can have this room. And slowly but surely little things start to add, and they start to become weird things start to happen to her. And a hex gets put on that girl to where she injures herself to where they think she can't walk again, like the blonde who was going to get the main role. So they offer it to Terry so she can have it. And just honestly, again, like I said, the performance acting, the way that, what's her name? Minnie.
Oh, Diane Wiest.
Diane Wiest plays her.
Plays
I sort
her
of the way she does the creepy stares, the little subtle things in her facial expressions and her posture. I just it was just.
I can't remember the name of the old actress that played her in Rosemary's Baby, but
yeah, she was.
You would know her because of the voice that she has.
They physically have different appearances, but the way she was able to pull off the character.
Diane Wiest does her voice perfect.
The voice and the ambiance and
even
the performance.
The guy that plays her husband in this one, like, does his voice like he was old school. Like their performances were like 60s
regal,
like acting,
classic blockbuster vibes.
Like it was just how they were back then, and
it was amazing.
It was
like a portal into the past.
Yeah.
Watching this movie, and they did a great job. It didn't feel like a new movie trying to do an old movie. It felt like an old movie with just more, I guess, modern cinematography maybe, but I like this one. I give this like a solid 8 or something, maybe a little bit more. This was a top-notch movie. I gave it 5 stars.
I give it
I know a lot of people
4.5 stars.
I gave like 4.5 or 5 stars. I forget what I did, but I really like this one. So I know a lot of people get like 3.5 stars. I think it's better than that, but everyone's different and entitled to their opinions. Definitely give it a watch though, especially if you love the original one. This is very different, but also has the same kind of spirit as the original, with a different tragic ending. So definitely go watch it. I think it's worth it. The performances.
Yeah, it's available on Paramount Plus right now for streaming. You streamers out there.
Yes. Unfortunately, it's mostly on streaming. Yeah. I hope it comes out to physical media. This is worth it.
This would be
go
worth
with my Rosemary's Baby collection.
Yes, Apartment 7A. It was watch it. It was good. I
liked it too.
We're off to a good start this Halloween season with new movies.
The end of this year has really given us some really interesting horror films.
Surprisingly good horror films.
And all different kind of subgenres too. We got body horror, we got some supernatural / religious horror going on here. It's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. I'm curious to see what the next few weeks. We got Salem's Lot coming up, and
hopefully that one's good. I've heard mixed things about that one. Terrifier 3, I've heard it is off the walls.
Smile 2.
I'm excited about Smile 2. I think that can be my top 10.
Yeah, so we got a lot coming up.
Hopefully.
But yeah, is that everything?
That's, I think, everything. Yeah, like and follow for more and continue to watch our videos. We're just gonna have it cranking out, hopefully, as
cranking it out.
We're gonna try to anyhow. See you in the next video.
31 days.
Right now we're wearing the same shirts because we're just trying to get through all these. We say day 1, day 2. We're just trying to get all these out because this is like our watches as we're posting them.
And we are going to watch all the Halloween movies sometime this month.
We're going to get through all the 13 Halloween films.
We're also going to do reviews on all 13 Halloween movies. So.
It's going to be it.
Yeah, let us know what you thought of Apartment 7A if you watched it.
Yes.
Put it in the comments.
Has compared to Rosemary's Baby.
Yes, has compared to Rosemary's Baby.
Has compared to the other religious supernatural horrors you've seen.
Yeah, did you like First Omen better? Or Immaculate?
Yeah. So, personally, I think it's between this and First Omen for me, but I think they're kind of like neck and neck.
They're like neck and neck almost.
I might put this a little above that actually, but I don't know. I have to think about it some more. They're both really good.
They are.
Anyhow, see you next time.
Like and follow for more.
Like, follow for more. Take care. Bye.
Bye.